Well, hello everyone, welcome to another Red Dead Online video. So, with the update for the week being a boost to the bounty roll and the XP given from it, thought it'd be a great idea to jump in and try and get some levels up on our bounty hunter and talk a little bit about the bounty hunter. I do enjoy the bounty hunter role, but at the same time, I have a lot of irks about it. I'm not a huge fan of the way they have it set up around the rewards. With a lot of the other roles, time generally isn't a factor in the sense of you can just kind of get the mission done and all is good. With the bounty hunter role, you need to actually do the bounty for as long as possible. So if you rush through the bounty, you're actually going to get less rewards, and I'm not a huge fan of that system. So obviously the question is, well, when should I hand in the bounty? So what some of you may know, and you may not know, is that the timer starts as soon as you get the bounty. So the timer has already started for us. So they give you about 20 minutes to get to the bounty. So obviously there's no physical timer, but there's just a timer going on behind the scenes. So there's our bounty there. We can keep an eye on them. But essentially there is a timer. So we've got 20 minutes to get to that guy. After about 15 minutes, there will be a 5-minute timer that pops up on the screen to let us know that we have 5 minutes to get to the bounty, which I'm going to show you guys today for you, just so you guys can see it for yourself. Obviously, I guess the trouble with that is you've got 15 minutes or so to kill. You can kind of go AFK for that if you want, or if you want to do something within the game, I'd suggest just collecting some items in the area, or maybe you could do some hunting, stuff like that. And obviously just keep an eye on the clock, but again there'll be a 5-minute timer that rocks up. So going back to kind of when to hand it in, there's a few factors that vary with that. I'm going to assume that most of you might be solo, so if you're doing your bounty hunting solo, obviously there's nothing really to worry about, but obviously if you're in a posse, stuff like that, you can get some of those things like that. So if you've got some friends to play with, by all means play with them, you'll get some additional XP, things like that. But essentially the happy medium you want to be aiming for is 12 minutes. So 12 minutes will give you 0.32 in the gold bars, and give you a nice balance of XP as well. I'm going to put some information up on the screen for you guys right about now that will kind of show you the multipliers. You'll be able to see there that after about the first 10 minutes, the cash and multiplier bonuses don't go up in 0.5 increments anymore. They'll go up in only 0.25 increments. So based on that, you wouldn't really want to be pushing past the 12-minute mark. It'd be, if you're trying to be as efficient as possible. The same is true with your gold. You know, two 12-minute missions with gold will net you 0.32 times 2, being 0.64. Whereas if you do one whole 30-minute mission, you're only going to get 0.48 in gold. So you're obviously better off doing 2 12-minute missions. So that's why I say 12-minute missions would be your happy medium to go for. If you really want the XP, you could go a little bit longer, but again, it's not going to be beneficial to you because it's only going up in 0.25 increments. You'd be better off, if you're really pushing for your XP and you don't care so much about your gold, you're better off handing it in at the 10-minute mark. Which means that you're going to have to keep an eye on a timer, because that means you wouldn't want to be waiting for the 5-minute timer to come up on your screen, as I'm going to show you guys, because you've just wasted an additional 5 minutes. So that's why the bounty hunter role can be a bit painful, because it's just keeping an eye on the time yourselves if you want to be efficient. There's obviously other things to factor in as well. Obviously, dependent upon the type of bounty, might net you more as well. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, might net you a little bit more as well. But I'm basing this all off just single target bounties until you obviously level up. So 12-minute mark is generally what you want to be aiming for. That's probably the best way to be most efficient. But today we just want to show you guys that 5-minute timer so you can see it for yourself. The other thing I don't like about the bounty is, especially for this character, I really wanted to play more of an outlaw this time. So I had every intention of just killing the bounties. Now I always knew that it hurts you to do so, but it really does sting you. You generally lose around about half killing your bounties. So as much as I would love to play more of an outlaw than a bounty hunter, it's just not worth it because I have to do double the work, which I don't want to do because I want to level up the bounty and get all the cool stuff with it. So if perhaps you're new to the channel, I do normally play on the Xbox. However, I've just recently got to PC. That's why I'm obviously not very leveled on the PC, but I've been enjoying the PC experience so far. If you're finding this information useful, be sure to leave a like on the channel, and if you would like some more Red Dead content, be sure to subscribe for more Red Dead content. But while we wait for this 5-minute timer, I'm not going to make you sit here and wait for that, so we'll be right back once that 5-minute timer hits. Alright, we are back. So, unfortunately I can't show the 5-minute timer because I didn't keep an eye on where that bounty was moving to. As I was doing a bit of collection, he's actually come up this road here, which is a bit of a shame. But to kind of give you guys an idea, we are sitting around about the 12-minute mark in recording. So we had about 3 minutes to go. Before the 5-minute time would have hit. So we've got 9 minutes now. So even though we've waited the 12 minutes, so we're 12 minutes into the mission essentially, and we've got 8 minutes to go. So we will get 32 gold now regardless, as long as we can hand this guy in alive, obviously. So I shot the dead aim here. Dead eye, I should say. Alright, so we want to get this over and done with as quick as we can. Wait. That was close. Still getting used to the free aim on PC. So used to auto assist on Xbox. Alright, where is our friend? He's the one on the right, so we don't want to shoot him. There we go. Let's grab that. Let's not be in Deadeye. Where's my little lasso? Get off that. That's right. Whoop.
Please, I beg
Okay,
you.
that wasn't part of my plan. Alright, so we had 10 minutes, so we're about
Hey, can
15
you
minutes
loosen
in
this a
now.
little?
Let's loot him up. And then we'll drag him back.
I'll find you.
Alright, let's get him back. There we go. And let's send him on his way
You're a
back to
real
the sheriff's
bitch, huh?
office. So yeah, I really want to show you guys that 5-minute timer. It just sucks I got a little bit too close to him. So just keep that in mind. But again, if you're pushing for the 12 minutes, you're not really looking for that 5-minute timer anyway. I just wanted to show you guys, but we'll still achieve the same result because you know, we waited around 12 minutes before the original 10-minute timer started. We've taken what, about 3-4 minutes. So the values are probably going to be based up around about 15.
What is wrong with you, lady?
Yeah, probably around a 16-70 minute reward, roughly.
God, please help me!
Alright, we are back. The reason I've chosen to wait on the timer a little bit longer was because we had waited so long. I wanted to show you guys kind of what the 20-minute mission reward will get. So keep in
Yeah, you
mind,
better
we
keep moving.
waited around about 12 minutes before actually approaching them. So that was 12 minutes into the mission. Once we actually got to the bounty, that gave us about 10 minutes. And we've pretty much used up that whole time. So we'll walk in now. So really it was actually closer to 22 minutes, to be quite honest with you. But so prediction should be 0.4
Jesus,
gold.
Look who it is.
And
kick in
I'm
the
reckoning, I reckon about 750
boot. There's your
XP.
piece of silver.
with the current XP boost. Okay, I was 1 out. I was 100 out. And last guy's only 36. Okay, so it's given us the 15-minute reward. Yeah, so it gave us the 0.36 gold and about 650 XP. I think the reason it didn't give us the 0.4 for gold, I think I was just a few seconds too early. I'm just looking at how long I've actually been recording for, because I was kind of using it as my kind of benchmark. I reckon I was just a few seconds too early. I might have jumped the gun a little bit there, so it doesn't really bother me either way, but you guys kind of get the idea. So just remember now, when you go for your bounties, your timer starts straight away, so to speak, when it comes to the rewards, and ideally you want to be aiming for the 12-minute mark. So trying to hand him within the 12 minutes, and then you're as good as gold. So I hope this information has been of benefit to you guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Red Dead content. Until there, guys, catch you later.